Snacks and Spooks is over. Now we can finally move on to something else. Wait. What do you mean there's only 8 films left? What do you mean we're not done with Scooby-Doo? That sneaky canine planned this all out, didn't he? Yes, we're not done with our crime-solving canine just yet. We are done with Snacks and Spooks, so the rest of these are just going to be like normal reviews. But we're not done because there's only 8 of them left. Well, 9 technically, but I'm only saving one of them for next year, Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo. The one and only movie that I am willing to wait for until next year because, well, it's Halloween, and I don't want to review a Halloween movie in the middle of freaking November. So, with that out of the way, yeah, we're not done with Scooby-Doo yet, so let's just get this review over with. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? One bad animation decision. What's the for anything with the animation, including a crime solving canine. The group is mainly kids. Welcome to Shaggy's Showdown. This is one that I know one of my commenters was requesting a lot, but this might disappoint him, and I apologize, but this is another one that's kind of just average. It's not bad. There's definitely worse ones you could be watching. I mean, Monster in Mexico exists, and, Return to Zombie Island, but this is still one that I'm just not really enamored with. And it sucks because I'm usually one of those people that's a huge sucker for anything related to Westerns, because seeing Western movies is rare nowadays. So, seeing a movie like this with a Western theme, a cowboy setting, going to an old saloon town, that sounds right up my alley. But, unfortunately, this movie did not capitalize on that very well. And instead of trying to be super in-depth or anything, I'm just going to give you my written review, which pretty much sums up all my points on this movie. Because I want to keep these reviews nice and short, because I still have 4 freaking videos to do today. So, let's just get this one done and out of the way nice and quick. And apologies to the person that was waiting for me to talk about this one, and I'm sorry if this review disappoints you. This one's just not for me. Since there are not many films left, and not nearly enough to make a marathon next year, I'm just going to go ahead and finish reviewing the last 8 Scooby-Doo movies that remain. And as for this one, there's not much to say here, as it's another one that falls under the category of average. The Western theme is cool, Shaggy being the focus again is nice, voice acting is still great, excluding the obvious one we'll talk about later. The concept is cool, the villain design is interesting, and it's overall harmless. It's not a movie that teaches bad messages or has bad writing or anything like that. No, the writing in this is fine. But that's the problem. It's just fine. The mystery is a mess. Kate Micucci as Velma is still an issue. I'm sorry, she's a terrible Velma. Even in the good movies, it's going to be a problem. The twists are predictable, the runtime is too long, the pace drags, the story, despite the great concept, ends up being extremely boring, and rewatchability is pretty much non-existent. It's fine, but nowhere near the heights of this franchise. This is another one that you can go ahead and skip. And I hate to say that because I'm all for a Western-themed Scooby-Doo movie, but unfortunately this one just did not do that very well. And because of that, 5 out of 10. Average movie, you can watch it if you want. I'm not going to hold anything against you if you decide to watch it, but you're not missing much if you just skip over it either. So, yep. That's it. That's all my thoughts on Shaggy's Showdown. It's fine, but there's better. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next review.